What's up, Amakhosi Network? Welcome to the show. Please subscribe. I'll start with that, but let's get to it. Kaizer Chiefs is playing Young Africans, and it's gonna be a buck wild game. It's gonna be exciting. Chiefs is on Gena, is Odlala, and we're ready, guys. We're ready. But the biggest thing, and preseason, that's why I'm like, the preseason season of today is very boring because back in the days, there used to be that preseason where the game started at 8, and then there's a game at 8, and then there's a game at 10, and then there's a final where you would get to see all the players. You would get to see the A team and you would get to see the B team, and that's where a lot of the times we'd end up seeing the young players of Chiefs, the upcoming young players. I remember there were times we used to see the Lucky Kunes, etc. So now there's not that. There's just one full game. And the thing is that when there's one full game, you'll find that the coach wants to play his full squad. He wants to already start figuring out which is the number one squad. So he's not there to really play around and stuff like that because time is already running out for Mulif. So he's probably gonna play the squad that he feels is the best squad to compete. And with that being said, guys, we are going to discuss what the possible starting lineup of Kaizer Chiefs will be, and if we really think that we're gonna win. Are we gonna win? We don't know, but let's discuss the starting lineup. Keeper, this one for me is obvious. Peterson was the keeper that played well end of last season, so I don't see why he wouldn't start. So let's say Peterson. Then let's start with left back. Left back, last season it was Slanti, but now with the Tlokwe and Simango in the team, we think Dove will start playing left back more. So for left back, let's say Dove, and then the center defense is Ditlokwe, Msimango, and then right back. This one is a difficult one because I personally prefer Solomon's, but they like Frosler, and I don't know why, because Frosler only does the crossing, but Solomon's can join attack, and his recovery is good. And then, but this is an interesting one. I want you guys to tell me about it. I think they should also, if maybe, we don't have enough left backs, but I think Dove would actually do well at defensive midfielder, but that's a story for another day. And then defensive midfielders. This one is the trickiest part, center mid and defensive midfielder, because it's a bit full these days. We have Ngobo, we have Castillo, Sitebe, Mat, we have Khatebe. Hey, it's a bit stacked in there, But anyway, defensive midfielder. We know the people competing for that position are Castillo, Sitebe, and Mat. Personally, I think Sitebe did well as a number 6 and defensive midfielder last season compared to Matt. Matt was better when he was more upfront. So now, I'll be interesting to see if maybe Mulifu will start Castillo with Sitebe. And also, there's also Zwane. I forgot the young Zwane. There's also Zwane, but Zwane, defensively, he's not the best. So if it was me and I was playing young Zwane, I'd rather play Castillo and then young Zwane ahead of Castillo, because the young Zwane's defending still needs to improve. But yeah, let's just say for now, Castillo and Sitebe. And then in front of them, playing in like a number 10 role, we have Mtanzane. And that one is also a tricky one because we also have Mdu, and then we have Nkosimpile Ngobo also there. So that one's a tricky one. But for now, let's say Mtanzane. Mtanzane seems to be the one who people have more faith in at this point. And even though Mdu for me is a future star, but Ngobo, we still need to see what he is going to give and if he's going to improve. And then left wing. Ooh, this one is tricky also. You see, it's good to have a team that is tricky with solid players, because now in most of the positions we have like a good 3 players. So left wing, we have Dolly, who's going to be competing there with Ashley, and who's going to be competing there with Modi. I put Modi on the right because I feel Modi may actually play ahead of Saile, because Saile he's not always in control of his runs. So I think Modi and Dolly can switch positions, and even Mdu can play on the wings. Saile is a good player, but I think for you also need to judge your opposition with Saile. So when it's a opposition that sits back, it's better to not start Saile because sometimes he just wants to run sometimes, and it doesn't work out all the time. So yeah, for this one, left wing, I said left forward, I said Dolly, and then right forward, I said Modi. Modi could be Saile, could be Mdu, we don't know. But for now, I'm choosing the team I think Mulifa would most likely pick, and then striker obvious Ranga, because without Ranga, we only have Duba, and we know they're scared of playing Duba. So, yeah, so Ranga's the only striker, really, unless you also put Ash there. Ashley can also play there, but we know Ashley doesn't like really playing down the middle, even though towards the end of the last season he was doing well. So, that's my starting lineup, guys. What do you guys think? Do you enjoy the starting lineup? And yeah, the game will be on Supersport, channel 205 tomorrow at 6. Please stay tuned. Let's watch Chiefs. Let's support. And yeah, let's see how things go. But hey, me personally, I'm not convinced that we will win. But anything is possible in this world. Marumo Gallants showed us that anything is possible. So anything is possible. But yeah, let's see what Chiefs can do. But yeah, no. If Chiefs can win like 2 or 3-0 with some good play, I'll be happy. But Mulife Nziki is still, I'm still not sure about him. But yeah, let's see his first game, how things go, and then we'll take it from there. So yeah, guys, let's talk after the match. We'll do player reviews and see who did what, and if we are happy with performances, and who must go back to their team, and who must be released. We know we go overboard when these things happen. But yeah, Kaizer Chiefs tomorrow. Let's support Amakhosi Network, and yeah, comment, and like.